Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex coming back into the brand new video, and I gotta adjust this pop filter really quick here. But so I'm a little late, but hey, better late than never. But I get it, never late is even better. So now, Attack on Titan season 3, episode 42. I gotta come out and say, I did not know if I was gonna make this review or not because I just wanted to sit back, be a fan for a second. But I just love it. I just felt obligated every time I watch a series. I feel obligated. Hell, anyone who hasn't seen Knights and Magic, go watch it because I don't know if I'm gonna review it, but I gotta at least do a recommendation video later on, but that's besides the point. So this episode of Attack on Titan, man, I love the atmosphere, and the biggest thing for shows, I say, is being able to set up an atmosphere. Hell, even for a fight, being able to set up an atmosphere is the biggest thing. Giguk actually on Twitter, like a week ago or so, I saw it, and he was like, I'd rather have a fight that has great music and mediocre animation rather than having great animation and mediocre music. And that just goes towards setting up an atmosphere. So it's awesome to see I'm not the only one that does enjoy things like that, which I don't know which one I prefer, but I just know music really sets up an atmosphere, and that's what this episode did with Erwin's scene. I mean, just seeing all of that and having Erwin question them, and then basically setting them up to be exposed and look silly, and or setting them up for something to where they don't know how to answer, and more so than that, setting them up for the be all end all of what he is trying to do in general. That was really cool to see. The false alarm of the Titans, man. I just gotta check a little bit because it's just kind of like, that's so well done. I did not see this coming. I did not know why they're doing this. I thought at first maybe there is a wall broken. Maybe it's just a false alarm, but I was like, well, holy shit, what's he gonna do now? But then I was like, wait a minute, this is part of the plan. And basically what they did there was just to expose them, right? We all get that. We all should get that at least. So trying to expose them through their action, and that's the biggest thing. Whenever you face adversity, that's whenever you're going to know what kind of person someone is at heart. You may think you know what you would do in a certain situation. Like, so let's say you're held at gunpoint or something. You may think you would try to be heroic and try to save everyone there if the gunman wasn't actually looking at you or something like that. Maybe you'll try to attack them from behind, but a lot of times, more times than not, someone may just freeze up. You may freeze up. Hell, you may run out the doors in fear. And we got to see who the government truly is in that moment, and that's why Erwin did that, and that's why he is exposed. That's why he did it with everyone there, and that was awesome. But it's so cool to see afterwards, like, everything had to go right. Pixis even said, if you would have said the right thing and not have said F humanity, basically, and let's just let him die, everyone would be getting hung right now. He'd be dying, and I would have been like, okay. I mean, his cause wasn't as just as he thought it, it was, and the government keep leading the way. You're keeping most of civilization alive. So I mean, as long as there may be some bullshit lies going on that are just horrible, but hey, you are at least keeping people alive and not just yourselves. But we clearly got to see that they're just they're in it for themselves in the long run, right? So we got to see that, and that was cool to see. I'm glad that the show went down that route. But so let's hop on to, I believe it is Rod is the next topic I want to talk about. So Rod race. A chapel gets attacked by bandits. All the family members are slaughtered, but Rod. And the stone should not have crumbled like it did. It should not have been broken up into pieces. It's stone. Stone can get fucking burnt a lot before it's really going to be devastated and in ruins, right? It's going to, before something looks like a disaster stone, right? Or a disaster stone. It's a disaster zone. Excuse me, disaster zone. But, yeah, and that's the fishy part right then and there. It's like, how did that get broken up? Nothing, the way it was broken up into pieces, it looked like it was smashed, right? It had to be hit by great force. It's crumbled. Stone doesn't crumble. What's going on with that? It doesn't crumble to itty bitty pieces. It'd have to be, someone had to take a sledgehammer and just break, kind of like breaking a brick or something. And right then and there, it's like, who's a Titan? And, Hanji said that as well. That's a Titan. And we know that Eren is supposed to be eaten, people want the power of the coordinator and stuff like that. Sure, there's something special about Eren that he doesn't even know himself. And that's where things get crazy, because Armin states, once again, like I stated this, I was like, where does Eren's dad come into play? I said this last video, go check it. He was like, if a Titan has to eat a shifter in order to gain their abilities, then how did Eren gain his? And when did Eren eat somebody that had the coordinator power? Like, what? So how did he get that? You know, what was in that needle? The needle is, I'm like 99% sure it's the needle, because I just don't see any other way around that. I know Attack on Titan can smack us in the face sometimes, but I don't see any other way around this besides the needle. But other than that, though, what is that deadly sin he caused? Maybe it's him giving him the Titan serum. Maybe it's more than just giving him a serum to become a Titan. Maybe it's more. You know, maybe Grisha, Aaron's dad, did more than just that. Who knows? We don't know we don't know. We have no context on that event in general that happened, right? We don't have no context on the setting or events. We have no information to help describe what happened. So other than that, though, I mean, Historia is just kind of watching Aaron be chained up. Is she okay with this? What's her reaction going to be? It looks like she's crying a little bit. And I mean, it looked like we saw Aaron's dad there. I don't know if that was him just doing the kind of like flashback, or he's in his own state of mind or something like that. He's like, you know, the visual to his inner monologues that are going on right now. I don't know, because we got to see that girl too that looked like she may have been, well, actually, no. I don't know. Maybe that was Rod's daughter or something, one of them. Who knows? You know, the elder sister, I think it was. That's who it looked like whenever Aaron woke up. It looked like he's dreaming about her or something. But why? I don't know. So, I mean, hey, I don't know where this is going. I'm super excited, though. I'm so lost, but I'm just so, this has been set up so well. This has been done so well. And I could see this arc of been slower. I mean, yeah, so I'm glad that the writer of Attack on Titan kind of got the bull by the horns and said, hey, you're animating my stuff, let me tell you how it needs to be done. I know the manga sells well, but I know how the manga could have been even better. So, and that's awesome. I mean, so far, I really like this arc, dude. I really like this arc. It's weird because, maybe it's because I'm learning a little bit more about the world and how it's been effed up and how it's been set up, on top of getting some just great, just kind of like revelations per se, right? Just having some mysteries and secrets, secrets be uncovered, and still getting some cool action and the best animation in Attack on Titans, where people are really going ham, like Levi in that ODM gear. So I mean, that too at the same time. But other than that, though, I think I did cover everything for this video. Now that I look at it, yes. But yeah, as always, guys, you guys have been hacks. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Follow me to the next 25. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.